appreciate Caroline's experience. That's for sure. It's great to have her part of our team. I'm going to be talking about a couple of wonderful items over the next 30 to 40 minutes, and we're going to dabble in one of my favorite gemstones, which is Tanzanite. So many of you may or may not know that this is my number one gemstone in my. I don't know how many gemstones I have. I have a lot, and this would be in my top three of my personal collection, both as jewelry and as gemstones, loose stones, collectible stones. So, what we're looking at here is just an incredible opportunity for you to pick up on your Tanzanite earrings. And these Tanzanite earrings are no ordinary Tanzanite earrings by any means. These are going to be the Tanzanite earrings, stud earrings with white zircon. And you're going to have two selections, two choices here. You've got the very beautiful lines, the wonderful, simple, elegant lines of the oval shape, not the oval, but the actual pear shape. And then my all-time favorite of all of my Tanzanite, whenever I'm collecting it personally, is the trillion. I have plenty of stones that are not trillion, but when I can get my hands on trillions, I try to do so. The trillion stone, believe it or not, back in the day when Tiffany and Company first took over and decided to give the name, which was zoisite, they wanted to give it the name Tanzanite. This became the official cut, was the trillion cut, and it became very challenging to find. What I love about it is you have almost the same amount of facets in a round, brilliant cut, but you have three main perimeter sides that have to come to a pinnacle point and meet and come up with the same basic reflection of light, if not greater, than when you're using a round or an oval or a pear shape. So here we're looking at on the carat weight, we've got just approximately on the trillion, you got 1 carat, and you've got another quarter carat of the white zircon. On the pear, you've got 1 1/4 carats, and then you got another 1/15 of a carat. You got just under a quarter carat on the white zircon. So the center stone surrounded by the white zircon, it's a post and clutch on the backings there for pierced ears, obviously only. So let's talk about Tanzanite as you take some shots at some great shots we've set up for you with our models here today. Tanzanite is a gemstone that comes from one place in the entire world. And there are very few stones that we can say this about. I could list you hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of stones that have multiple locations around the world, multiple mining companies around the world that go out and search for them and look for them, and it's tough. Tanzanite's a single source. So it was discovered as a baby as well, not millions of years ago, not even hundreds of thousands or thousands of years ago. Tanzanite was only discovered in 1967. So by 1968, they really started to mine it, and that's when it really became popular with Tiffany and Company and changed the name and took off. So now here we are in the late 80s, 90s, into the 2000s, and now here we're in 2022, and a lot has changed. So the color has changed. It went from a deep, rich purple to more of a lilac blue purple or lilac blue color, lavender. And if you own that, that's great. It's still very valuable. It's still very rare. But if you can get your hands on any of the tanzanite that we're starting to see now, little bits of with that blue color, I would highly recommend it. Now, as far as quantity in these two sets, I would imagine we're probably very similar in the quantities of them, but we can give, yeah, so we're looking at just a little bit less than 150 on each of these. So again, this was something that we spent about 2 years in the making, working on a big Tanzanite hour-long show. We had two of them on that particular gem day, and this is the last of it. These are all going to be QVC price is $130.50. We've dropped that price down for this one single event, which will be ending tonight, if I'm not mistaken. And that price is, got to say this, make sure I'm right. Looks way wrong. It's $48.45. Am I correct? Behind the scenes back there. All right. So we're looking at $48. Sorry to laugh, but I've been in the business for 25 years. And for those who know me, you know that I spent 17 years of my business with Tanzanite. And it has gone up and up and up. And it is very difficult to find right now. Where we have a great advantage over the rest of the world is the buying power, the reputation of who you're shopping with, the fact that we don't play games. We don't put things up at a astronomical price, both on the air or in a jewelry store, at $6,000 MSRP. And now, oh my gosh, there's no price. Oh, look at the price now. It's only less than $50. Well, how does it go from 6,000 to 50, right? So we don't do that. We know that these are worth more in the marketplace, but we want to give you a fantastic price because the best form of advertising, and I'm very proud to say QVC does an incredible job of it, is word of mouth. And it's word of mouth from loyal customers, loyal collectors like yourself that love your jewelry. So the next time that you put on your Tanzanite earrings and you feel super proud about them and someone asks you about them, we hope you let them know where you got them from and be proud of it because we are one of the biggest Tanzanite sources out there today globally, not just here in North America. So there you go. Trillium was definitely the most popular, and I can understand why. Both of them are absolutely stunning. Get your hands on one of them. Which one's for you? You'll have to make that decision. Item number was J371707. So the cocktail ring that's coming up next is very special.